Little peace and quiet before we leave for the 48th running of the Baja 1000. I cannot believe that I'm going again. I'm so excited. I've done it many times. First started back in the late 80s on a quad, and then to motorcycles. 94, my first time in a truck, and here we are 2015 and getting ready to embark on this journey. Got my great friend Joe Elizalde with me. He's been with me since 93, and we haven't been back to Baja 20 plus years, I guess, as racers. We've been back there together, spectators working for KC Highlights, stuff like that, but as racers, yeah, not really. Acoplados, Class 10 car, we'll be there racing. We're going to bring you along for the journey. KC Highlights has stepped up big time, and we're just super excited to get this journey going. So let's hit the road. And so we're in between Hilo Bend and Yuma, and we're just cruising along. And I got to listen to this guy all trip long. He's not even speaking English.
Bueno, si se puede.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
Si se puede, lo hacemos. Si no, pues allá en Ensenada.
All right, so we made it to Mexicali, and this is what I absolutely love about the spirit of the people down here. So we unloaded the Raptor, we got the Razor out, we're getting ready to leave tomorrow morning, and they decided that the truck, the Raptor, needs to look a little bit more like a team truck. So they hop on the phone, they call somebody, they speak a bunch of Spanish, and whammo, in 20 minutes we'll have graphics for this truck, and they will not let it out of the parking lot until it's all graphicked up. And I just love the spirit. So good morning, day 2. This is the part they don't tell you in the tourist guide, but this is 3:30 a.m. back where we started about 5 hours ago, and as you can see, everybody is we're loaded up and we're ready to go, and all is good, man. So now we're headed down to the start of the pre-run, and I won't get in today. I'll chase all day long today, and then part of the tomorrow, and then we'll head in and start our pre-run. So all is good at 3:30 in the morning. Yuck. This just happened. But because we're with the right guys, we carry on. I will stop at all the stop signs from now on, though.
Los troques grandes y el...
He's still speaking. I don't know what he's saying, but we're just outside of Santo Tomas.
El Raptor y las motos.
There's lots of traffic here. Brenthal guys are just pulling in. They're not KC guys, but good guys nonetheless. And our car just came in. And we're getting ready to roll. But you see what I have to put up with? He just doesn't stop talking. I don't understand a word he says. I don't. Anyway, we'll see you down the road. So good morning, day 3. We're in Villa Santa Maria, something like that. Mission Santa Maria, and unbelievable. I know you can't see it, but the views are spectacular, and it's a crisp, cold morning. It's about 6 o'clock. We're getting ready to rock and roll. The team that's starting first, and we'll do the first 280 miles, is they got about 50 miles left in their pre-run. And then Oscar and I will hop in the KC Highlights Razor, and we'll take off from there. So it's going to be good. It's so far the course has proven to be really tough, and it's going to be interesting. So Day 3, here we go. Okay, so you saw Joe on the phone, and we couldn't understand a word he was saying, but he actually is bilingual because he's an American citizen, but he spends a lot of time doing KC Highlights Mexico stuff. And what are we at? We're at 240?
Mile marker 240, getting ready to get off and start pre-running again.
So this is one of the sections where the off-road race cars hop back onto the highway, and then right over here, right over our shoulder, is where they hop back into the dirt. And what's from here on, Joe?
From here on, I think we're going to mile marker, get back on the course, and I don't know. It's 30 more miles for the next team to get in and start pre-running, which is Jason and Oscar. And then they're going to take it all the way down to the other side of the peninsula, which is the Sea Cortez. And we'll be giving back the pre-running to the next team. And let's see what happens from there.
So, basically, to put into English what he said, even though he was speaking English, is so this team, the first team that will have started the race, they've got to finish their section. We're going to get in at mile marker 280. From there, Joe will take the chase truck, and he'll actually follow us on the course over to San Felipe, which is at almost the 600-mile mark. So we're talking about going from 280 to 600. That's our job today, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be an adventure, and this guy's going to make sure that we get there. So we'll see you there. So we're out here pre-running. It's raining, and well, as you can see, we have stuck the beast. We stuck it good, so we're working on it. We'll get out of here, but just one of the perils of Baja. You were looking for an adventure, right? That's how day 3 ends. We finally made it to the where are we at? 470 mark.
470.
And we ran the next 20 miles, and so we did our due diligence, and we're done for the day. We've got probably a 3-hour drive to San Felipe, and we're done. So that's what they're talking about with the Mexican highways and the dangers. Come around a corner and there's a semi sitting sideways in the road. So pretty crazy, but glad we got through it. Tis what it is. Welcome to Baja. From Mexicali to Ensenada to San Quintin, all the way down Coco's Corner now, all the way back up through San Felipe. We stayed the night in San Felipe last night, and here we are. And one of my favorite places in all of Mexico is San Felipe. I absolutely love it. We're here at the famous little arches, and we're headed back to Mexicali. We're going to do some chase road stuff from here all the way back, and it's going to be great. So far it's been an epic trip. The pre-run went really, really well. We beat up some stuff, but we're ready to get back, recharge our batteries, do some testing with the race car tomorrow night, see a couple KC Highlights customers, and then head over to Ensenada on Tuesday. So this part of the leg has been as advertised, and we're really excited to keep rolling along. And quite honestly, I wish the race was tomorrow. I'm so fired up and so ready to go. We did our homework, and now it's our turn. So we'll see you there. Keep watching. Dialing that out of there, but every time it hits, it wants to, it's squirrely.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that, so let's go over there, we'll wait.
Day 4, day 5, who knows what it is. We're on the east side of Mexicali, and we're doing our final tests. We went testing last night, as you guys saw, and we had a couple things that we needed to fix before we tackled such a big endeavor. So we're excited. We came out here, tested the steering, and we're gonna go find out what Danny thought, and we're gonna get on the road and move to the 3rd out of 4 phases in this whole quest, and that's heading to Ensenada, and the final quest will be, of course, the race itself. So here we go. We're just plugging along. So excited to start heading to the coast and get our final position before we head to the race. I want to get going. I want to race. I want to drive right now. So let's see how it goes.
Nomás es todo lo que hay. Es que eso está bien malo.
Esto aquí está bien malo.
Sí, malísimo, la verga.
Está malísimo. Está más malo que
I
ya,
just
neta.
don't know.
Sí, pero
Pero es diferente, ¿no? Porque no es terreno duro.
sí, no es terreno duro. Ay, ay, ay.
He's giving birth again.
We finally made it to Ensenada, and we are right down the street from where contingency will be, right down that way, and all the action. Anytime you hear cackling from down the hall, you got to know that Joe is somewhere around. He loves the maids.
A San Quintín, al rancho de San Quintín, ahí lo unimos. No, ni chance. Y de allí, sí, está grabando. Y de allí se fue.
Adiós.
Y de allí nos fuimos.
I told you, man, I don't know what it is with that guy, but he loves the maids. He can make them laugh, he can make them smile. I don't know. Might even make them cry. Who knows? Let's see what's out here. So one of the things that we have a lot of fun with in the industry, and racers and industry people alike, is the love for stickers down here in Mexico. And we call them get out of jail free cards, because Joe will hand out, we brought somewhere in the neighborhood of 100,000 stickers with us. And by 3 o'clock today, 4 o'clock today, we will not have any left. So it's just crazy like this all day long. All right, So we're here at the contingency for the Baja 1048th running, here with Lance, Rugged Radios. What does this mean to you?
Well, the Baja 1000 and the Baja 500 are some of the most prestigious races in Mexico, and SCORE puts on, without hesitation, we make sure we're down here to help out and support the race drivers and the spectators.
So the kind of program that Rugged runs, it's amazing because I come down and I've been out playing in the desert, they're here, I come back, they're here, and they always have a line and they're always supporting their racers. It's absolutely fantastic. If you're not running Rugged, you're not hearing everything well and you're not getting the support you need. We're down here at the Baja 1000 with Lance, Gerardo, all the cast, the crew. We're here with the Class 11 car. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, this year, Greg Cottrell, the owner of Rugged Radios, is helping get a race team together to run our Class 11. Brian Wallentine, Wallentine Motorsports, is starting out the race. Greg himself is driving. One of our technicians, Steve Gonzalez, is going to be co-driving with Greg, and they're going to try and make a run at it and be competitive and finish this race.
Now I heard that no American team has finished it in like 10 years or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's insane. So for those of you who don't know what a Class 11 car is, and somebody must have not told Greg what it was when he decided to own one, but
it's a Volkswagen on steroids.
If that, I mean, it's kind of a Volkswagen on coffee, more than steroids. It's got a couple shocks on it and bigger tires, but it is stock Volkswagen, and it's actually on my bucket list to drive one of those. Yeah. And I wouldn't do it without you guys, and we appreciate everything you do for the sport. And we'll just keep moving down Contingency Row and see what we can find.
We appreciate all of KC Highlights support. Look forward to the future of getting your lights on more of our equipment.
It's going to be great. I am so excited about what the future brings.
Giddy up. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Lance. It's crazy, right? Nuts. Just as we start to head out of Ensenada to get to Santo Tomas at the race mile 80 mark, I guess, and Joe's going to have to explain it a little bit better, but I guess today is a celebration of the revolution or something like that. That's it?
Yes.
Wow. All right. Man of many words. Normally you can't shut him up, and now he's silent. So they've got the streets closed off on the Baja 1000, and it's total bedlam because they're having a parade on the main highway. Now, I don't know, seems to me like there's 20,000 streets right around here that they could have done it 100 yards off of the main highway and not had to deal with the Baja 1000 chase traffic, but there's 10,000 people behind us, and I have no idea how long the line is, and I can see that they've got us going on dirt to get around all this mess. So we're headed into that mess somehow, some way, and our buddy Craig is behind us. Welcome to Baja. I love this place. I don't know what it is. I love it. One quick stop on our way to the race. We're in the fruit stand, and bananas, apples, por favor. This is a good bunch of bananas right here. There. So you never know who you're going to meet down here in Baja. Craig, 2 days ago, we didn't even know who each other was, and now you worked the booth yesterday. You did an outstanding job, and now you're traveling with us today, and you're going to see what your first Baja 1000 is all about. Where are you from? What are you doing here?
Well, I rode my bike down from Alaska. Actually, I rode it down from Prudhoe Bay, Alaska.
That's insane. So why here? Why now?
1972, I saw on any Sunday, and ever since it's been a dream in my heart to just be a part of the bar, just come down and see what it's about.
Well, we could not be more pleased that it was this year, and we got to meet you and hang out with you. We're actually gonna do some work with your bike on some lights in the future and see if we can do some stuff together. Ironically enough, your dad, right, lives in Scottsdale.
That's right.
So, and that's where we have the motorsports program for KC Highlights, and so there's a lot of kumbaya going on here. So it's really, really cool. We're blessed to have him with us, and if we can get Joe out of the fruit stand, then we can get on the road. So there's your parade, and here's us finally getting on the highway. Once again, Viva de Baja. So here we are at Santo Tomas. We're at the first time they get on the highway crossing, and first truck just coming through. recap, we're doing okay. Kind of back a little bit in the pack, and we've had some problems with some electrical problems and you know, just little things here and there, but other than that, the car's running really well, and we're real excited. We are just past race mile 200. So here we are at 280 and getting ready to get into the car, and excited. It's go time. Car's coming in, we're gonna do some things, and then we're gonna get out of here. Coming to you from race mile 320. What's the news?
You have carnes out of Texas.
The car, she no worky. We lost first and second gear in the transmission. I don't know if the gears are okay, but it won't go into gear. And what was really weird is we drove it in here, and we took it out of gear, we fueled the car, and then it wouldn't go. So it's 1 o'clock in the morning. We're working frantically to try and figure this thing out, and I'm really, really bummed. We got stuck for about an hour in the silt. That's it. So I'm really bummed for the guys. They've worked really hard. So anyway, that's what we're doing. So that's it from Ensenada, Mexico. We came, we saw, we conquered. When you drive a box van with a Razor in it and a Raptor on the back and all that stuff, you're gonna get called into secondary, especially when somebody owns the box van and somebody owns the trailer, and I own the Raptor and I own the Razor. So many different names involved, and then on top of that, I didn't bring my passport like an idiot. So
this is where you work at right now, right?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So,
and do you guys put just on, like, let's say LED lights on just on these cars, or like on regular cars too?
yeah, like the one that's on the front bumper of this van.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, what you see everywhere. We have normal ones. We still have our round lights that everybody, you know, knows us for, the daylighter, and we've got it all.
Really?
So yeah, we don't. Racing is where we test our products. If we stayed in business to make money off of the racing, we'd be out of business 40 years ago. So
Really?
yeah, that's our customer, you know. So yeah, the Jeep guy, the guy with the Razor.
Yeah.
That Razor, out of all the race cars and everything that were down there, that Razor was by far the most popular thing that anybody had in any booth around us. So, because that's obtainable by the normal guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Okay. All right, man.
all right.
You take care, all right?
Take care. Thanks. So, they're just doing their job. But you want to go home. Been in Baja for 9 days. You want to go home. But everybody likes to talk about lights, which is the part that I love about my job. So the adventure continues, and now that I'm solo going across the desert, I've dropped Joe off. He's of course our Mexico rep, and now I'm headed out to go home, see my family. I miss Josh and Gretchen terribly, and now I hope the adventure ends. Now I'm on a mission. Let's get home. Let's get home now. So when I started this quest, I was getting a big head start. It's 3 o'clock. It took me 3 hours to cross the border, which is just ridiculous. And especially considering the fact that the first thing Joe said to me was, "Hey, look at that, no lines." So here we go.